Our second bout of the night, an amateur bantamweight fight. And let's get it going. Both these men ready to go.
Vasquez already looking to put the pressure on him. Oh.
Yep. And then Seller goes for the takedown right on that
away.
pressure. A good takedown, too. Using good head pressure to stay on that bottom leg. Falling up to the back. Very reminiscent of the last fight here.
I love how he's hanging on the hips and grabbing on the feet, keeping his base out from under him.
Vasquez doing a good job there, controlling the wrist, working his way back up the cage.
Another takedown.
Sellers relentless, though, with that takedown. Whew, fast first minute here. And Sellers just continues with that very good head pressure underneath the chin, driving into the cage, maintaining good pressure. Nice body shot there. Some short little knees, staying active so he doesn't get separated or pulled off. That one looked like it might have hurt Vasquez a little bit. He didn't like that. He does have double unders, though. He needs to circle out to one of those sides.
Sellers staying very busy with that pressure. A nice little shoulder punch. Really looking for that takedown.
Vasquez doing a decent job of not overexerting to get out, but has spent too much time here on his back on the cage. A little sense of urgency here with a minute left. But again, Sellers just not giving him an opportunity. Connecting those hands, another takedown.
Talovo is grabbing on the feet, pulling those out. I'd really like to see him take him down and pull him away from the cage because he keeps using the cage to stand back up.
Yeah, Vasquez is doing really good at framing, getting up to that stand-up position and then using the cage to walk himself back up and then hit.
There we go.
Then Sellers takes him back down again and, like you said, pulls him out, and now he can start to work.
So I like the takedowns on the cage, but when you have that cage on the back, it's like a third leg.
Yeah,
And keep
somebody
standing
helping.
up. Yep,
Somebody helping him.
Keep standing up.
Well, Vasquez throws up some semi-attempts there at the end, but I think that was a great round for Sellers. Dominant takedown and pressure game, and a good start to our second fight.
I'm excited to see the corner adjustments from it. I'd really like to see Sellers start going for those takedowns, but taking him away from the cage. You saw that it worked at the very end. And as for Vasquez, keeping that space as much as he can just to get away, keeping those double underhooks and circling out.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see, especially with the amateurs, if they'll be able to maintain the pace. Sellers is putting on a very aggressive pace, and he looks in the shape to be able to end it. He's not breathing hard. He doesn't look like he's exhausted. But, I mean, what was that, 5, 6, 7 takedowns?
Yeah, he looked ripped up at weigh-ins yesterday.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Literally in my notes, it says buff.
That's not a lie.
These 3 minutes are quite a sprint. Let's go.
Yes, it's a much big change from the 5 from the pro game. And back at it, Vasquez and Sellers, round 2. A frenetic exchange to start the round. And back to a familiar position for Sellers. Diving for that takedown as Vasquez frames and tries to get himself off the cage.
I love the cage takedowns. It really gives you an opportunity to use that cage as a push-pull and bounce you off and get your hands locked up under the butt. Just oy vey.
Definitely an accidental knee to the groin, but that was a flush shot to Sellers. Flush. He's definitely going to need his time to recover. Looked pretty incidental. It's a pretty common position for a guy to have his his head clinched in that wrestling shot position. You're going for the chest, and you just go a little too far. And check it out on here on this replay. It comes right up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right there. Yeah. Never fun. Unfortunately, part of the game.
Fortunately for me, I don't know what that's like, so.
No.
Sorry,
no.
guys. Showing it again. Oh.
Yeah, it was flush, but it was clearly, I mean, it was accidental. The unfortunate part is, whether it was accidental or not, if it happens again, that's going to be a point, and that puts yourself a little bit further behind when you're already kind of in a rough spot in terms of takedowns and points. We'll see if Vasquez.
Just gave the ref a thumbs up. Looks like he's ready to go.
Rocky checking to make sure he's good to go. Says he's ready. Back to the action. Nice show of sportsmanship there.
I like this open stance.
Ooh, here right in front of us.
Beautiful.
Sellers driving him to the cage after that. Appeared to be a little bit of an overhand.
I love how he's hanging on the hips.
He
Just
finds
relentless
that
with his
corner
takedown.
well, yes.
Sure
he really does. Collects the knees.
The knees and the feet, so he can't stand back up on him. Trying to lace it up with his feet. Going for it more quick, Vasquez.
Yeah, he does have it locked up, although in that position, it's going to be difficult to finish. The Sellers got that back leg, and he scoops it there with his left foot. But Vasquez is holding that. He's got that tight. And it slips off there. Just relentless.
Got a little bit of blood dripping from Vasquez, but sometimes blood's not a bad thing. It makes things slippery, especially if someone's wrestling you. You can use that to your advantage and slip out of there.
Sellers is doing a fantastic job with head pressure. And that's just the thing, is you got to get the head off center line. You've got to try to move out. You got to try to get an underhook and get away from that. But when that guy knows how to keep his head there, you can know what you need to do. All you need to do it. And that seems to be what the Sellers is doing here.
Vasquez is doing a really good job of keeping hold of that wrist so that Sellers can't lock his hands.
He has it locked again. Now he's off in a single leg position. He can fall and flip that out. That's a good attempt. Oh, that's a good attempt, but Sellers just not caring about his arm at all. Driving through and staying on top, although Vasquez is still attempting this. He's moving it off into an omoplata.
Still being super active.
And gotta love the attacks there at the end. Might have spent the vast majority of that round on the cage, but he was not deterred from attacking there at the end.
Lots of action in this fight. Even when they get taken down, Vasquez is popping up submissions left and right, and Sellers landed that really nice overhand, and he set that up with all the wrestling that he did.
Yeah, taking a look back here on the review from the round, you can see a couple successful knees there earlier in the round. Sellers just relentless. Those knees don't deter him at all. Of course, the knee. They missed that one.
Third and final round.
a very high-paced fight so far. Doesn't look like it's going to be any different here in the third. Vasquez just having such a hard time with the pressure of Sellers.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those kicks when you're fighting a wrestler, especially, because they can catch it and use it to their advantage, and it looks like just kind of did. There's a nice leg reap there, too, with when he gets them squared on the cage. He's just relentless with this takedown.
Yeah, and it's not that Vasquez isn't defending appropriately, because look, great body lock. He turns it out.
Oh, nice.
Great body lock. And I was going to say prior to that, it's not he's not defending properly. He's just not been able to make anything stick until that body lock right there. That was a fantastic transition. And now he needs to get to work. Damage, mount, exactly what he needs. Moving to the back here. It looks like he has the top hook in. And this is where you wonder if the cardio of driving on Vasquez for the whole fight is going to come to bite Sellers at the end here. Vasquez on his back. 1 minute, 34 seconds left. Pounding on Sellers as he frantically moves to try to get out of this position. I do think Vasquez needs a finish, though.
I'd agree with that.
Sellers doing a good job of staying heavy on that 2-on-1, pulling that arm down and trying to make sure that he can't secure the opposite hook.
I'd like to see Vasquez break him down a little bit more, get his hooks in, and display him out.
Yeah, it looks like he's having a hard time getting his left leg in because Sellers is holding his right arm, so he can't rotate behind him. Now it's looking like...
This 3/4 half is pretty nice, though.
Yeah, especially to punch out of. .30 seconds left. Sellers, Vasquez, very close right now. Vasquez attacking the back, looking for a finish, falling off.
Vasquez very dominant in this round.
Definitely a good round for Vasquez. But unfortunately, it might not be enough for the first two previous rounds. Great finish from Vasquez, though. Great fight. Great sportsmanship. And we'll take it to the judges to see the decision on this one. Looking at the replay here, you know, we had a couple of takedown attempts, and this is going back to the Kimura attempt there in the second round. A great flip. Tries to roll and maintain position there, but just as he had gone for the transition, Sellers had moved, and then the great body lock transition to really change the tide there in the third round, giving Vasquez that mount and then back opportunity. Sellers confident that he got the win. Vasquez, Sellers will go into the cage.
We now go to the judges for scorecard decision. Your winner tonight by split decision. In the blue corner, Jonathan Vasquez.
Good fight, bud. Thank you. Very good fight. Very exciting. Ruthless. How are you feeling?
I feel excited. Very fucking tired, though. Oh, sorry. I think there's kids here.
Were you expecting him to come out and wrestle you like that?
Oh, yeah. had a feeling he was gonna end the way he did because he's big and stocky and has a lot of tattoos. So yeah.
What's next for you?
Whatever next fight my coach has for me.
Love it. Give it up for Vasquez. What a good performance.